that intro just came up automatically. I didn't even hit anything. Welcome to the Spitter Swallow Beer Review, Shagdog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Our Falltoberfest continues. I'm into my pumpkin ales. And today, I hope this comes through live because I'm on my data with my phone because my internet service is still out. What, 3 weeks? Uh, New Belgium's pumpkin, atomic pumpkin, spiced atomic pumpkin. Gets a beer advocate score of 85, 6.4% ABV. New Belgium, Voodoo Ranger. It doesn't have, oh, it does say Voodoo Ranger on the side of the can, so, oh well. Usually it says it up here, but it does have pumpkin juice, Saigon cinnamon, habanero, and Del Arbor pepper. So let's see how it is. I had this last 2 years, so this will be the third year in a row for the atomic pumpkin. Let's do it. Doesn't feel real cold enough, but that's okay. Boy, I had it in the fridge for like 2 hours, so cold enough, right? Here, snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, that means there's a whole lot of carbonation in there. I still hear it. I think my microphone might be too loud. Oh, my microphone. Oh, you might not hear it because I'm got the headphones on. I don't need the headphones on, but yeah, I like to hear myself. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice little head, finger head. Definitely an orange looking beer. Probably should turn the overhead light on. I got the lights coming from the front. But yeah, looks pretty good. Some bubblies going up. Definitely an orange, light orange. Pumpkin looking pretty much. Like if you got a pumpkin juice. Now the smell, kind of I would say that's some type of, I'd have to say a pale ale or something that they're using in there, but I'm not quite sure. It might be even a pilsner. But you do pick up a little bit of the pumpkin, maybe a hint of the spice like the habanero or the other Del Arbor pepper, a slight cinnamon. Yeah, we'll see how it is. Let's give it a try. Shagdog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Now, if I'm cutting in and out, let me know. I don't know if I can even see the comments. Let me know in the comments if I'm cutting in and out, freeze framing, whatever. Wow, that's spicy, y'all. If you don't like spicy beers, I mean, it's not so spicy like you can't breathe type. But you can taste the habaneros and possibly the Del Arbor peppers. I don't know what I've heard of them. Del Arbor peppers. Are they supposed to be hot? I don't know. But you taste a little heat, just a little bit. Hope it doesn't collapse my lung. First, to all my friends and family in Florida, even the ones I don't talk to. That where I live, northeast of Tampa, northeast. Yeah, they got hit. I guess the whole area got hit. You don't hear about all the areas in the news. Just like here, we got hit pretty hard with a lot of trees down, power lines. Was without power for a week. Still don't have internet. A lot of people don't have internet at all. So and that's the two internet maybe cable providers. It's Comcast, aka Xfinity, and AT&T. And yeah, you can't even most of the areas here you can't even get AT&T if you're in the Comcast area. They got a monopoly. You can't say I want AT&T instead. They apparently can't do it. But anyhow, they both suck. They're not getting their internet service back up. So back to the beer. But the time I lived in Florida, a lot of sporadic flooding. Not as bad as North Carolina, et cetera, but yeah, some still water just sitting in parking lots and neighborhoods here and there, and so anywhere there's a lake or a small pond or something. Yeah, any neighborhoods that are probably by those lakes or small ponds, small lakes, probably inundated with water. And then I see assholes videos, people driving through neighborhoods with their truck going pretty good speed, making a wake. Well, you're causing more damage to someone's home instead of water being knee deep in their home, and you cause that wake is going waist deep. Dumbasses. Yeah, pretty good beer. I liked it the best when I first had it, like 2 years ago. I was actually amazed balls by this beer. I was like, "Oh crap, that's." I never thought pumpkin and habanero pepper would go good together. It goes pretty good together. I don't know if they downgraded it in the last 2 years. Last year, I just wasn't as impressed with it. First year, I could pick up more pumpkin. This year and last year, not as much pumpkin, but it's not bad. A lot of people don't like it. I like it though. It's something different. Habanero and pumpkin. I mean, can't go wrong, right? I wish someone would make a habanero and pumpkin pie. Well, I'm on today without Jammer. I didn't even invite Jammer because last time we tried to do a dual beer review and I'm on my phone, I was jamming up. I might be jamming up now, not even realizing it. Because when I was doing it with him, I could see that I was jammed up, but hopefully it's working. Don't want to waste the beer review on a jammed up video, yeah. I see this kind of like the camera or the video on my phone is like going brighter sometimes and dimming down. So I don't know if that means I'm lagging or something. Anywho, yeah, a little spicy, a little bit of heat, a little bit of pumpkin, a hint of cinnamon, and then you got the habanero and Del Arbor peppers, Saigon cinnamon. I don't know if that's a popular style of cinnamon, but yeah, it's in there. It's interesting. I like it. There might be a hint of allspice in there. I'm not picking up a lot of allspice, but I think I'm picking up a tint of it. Not bad though. I wouldn't be able to drink a bunch of these just for the spiciness of it. One or two, maybe. I mean, okay, yeah. No, I'm drinking a spice pumpkin beer with habaneros in it. Look at me, I'm cool. Yeah, it's just a novelty type beer. Most beers that have spices in it. Jalapeno. I did a jalapeno beer once. There's no heat to it, just jalapeno. That was a pretty good beer. It was a pale ale with jalapeno flavor in it, but it didn't have heat. It was really weird. It was like my brain was like, "What's going on?" It tastes jalapeno, but there's no heat or hotness at all. You know, pretty weird. Not that jalapenos are very hot, but there is no heat. I mean, you're like, wow, taste habanero or excuse me, jalapeno and no heat. Or that was made by Bird Song Brewing, which I only had two or three beers by them. Three beers. They're all pretty good, but the best one was their porter was excellent. The best porter I ever had. You can find it at Bird Song Brewing out of North Carolina. I think they're out of I think they're out of Charlotte, so if they're in Asheville, you ain't gotta worry about that. Yeah. You know what? I kind of not like doing beer reviews by myself anymore. Kind of boring. It's hard to do beer reviews now with Jammer because he's on a set limited time. We can start doing beer reviews at like 10 a.m. and yeah, well, I got if it's a work day for me, I got to finish by 12. I'm not staying up doing beers if I got to work that night. He'll stay up to about 12:30 or 1. He works the same hours as me, so ugh. Yeah, pretty spicy. pretty spicy on this one. So if you don't like spice beers, definitely don't try it. I give it a B minus, and a swallow. It's not real bad. It's something different. I like it. Ooh, tonic pumpkin. Ooh, rugby. Yeah, I think that beer underneath though, I think that pumpkin and habanero is masking a pretty bad beer actually. I mean, you can taste some sort of beer taste underneath it. I would say it's either a pilsner or a pale ale, something like that. But pumpkin and the habanero mostly, and maybe even the Arbol peppers is masking the beer pretty well. The actual beer flavor, but you could get a tint of that beer flavor. I'd like to know what kind of beer they're using in this, what beer style it is, because on Beer Advocate it just says it's pumpkin ale, I believe, but I'm gonna assume it's either some type of pale lager or pale ale or something like that, um, or pilsner. Shit, it might be some low hop IPA for all I know. Anyhow, if you can find it, try it. Uh, like last year I seen this at Walmart, but this year I haven't seen it. I was actually shocked to see it at Walmart because they do have some uh, not atomic, the Voodoo Ranger series at Walmart occasionally. At least my Walmart. But they never had this. Like 2 years ago, they didn't have that. But last year, they had like a 12 pack of this. I was shocked. This year, I haven't seen it though. And there was another Oktoberfest I was looking for that they had last year, but I couldn't buy it because they didn't mark it. Anyhow, I was having a problem trying to buy it. It wasn't ringing up, and the girl at Walmart couldn't ring it up for me because she said it wasn't in the system or something. I was like, anyhow. And I went back to 3 weeks later and it was gone. So, and that was a beer called Sycamore Brewing Company. It was their Oktoberfest, so I didn't try it. And this year I looked, they don't have it. I did find a couple Sycamores at a liquor store, but they didn't have the Oktoberfest. So I did buy a single of Sycamore IPA that I've been wanting to try, but I don't want to buy a 4 pack of 60-ounce beers, which, you know, if I don't like buying beers that I never tried before, buying a 12 pack or even a 4 pack, especially IPAs. So, but I did happen to find a single at a local liquor store, so that's good. Probably do that after Halloween. I got my couple pumpkin beers. I think if I come back on next week, I'll do my scary beers. And that'll be it. Then I'll have no more pumpkin. I got these 4 pumpkin beers. I might do all 4 of them today, maybe, and 4 scary beers, and that's it. I even have a German American Pale Ale, but it's made in Germany. Have that on hand too. I might do that later. Yeah, so well, another rough night at work, but at least I had some help last night. And when I told the guy that was helping me as the new guy, I said, "Yeah, usually I got to do all this stuff by myself." And he was actually shocked. He was like, "Man, you got to do all this by yourself?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "This should be a 2-man job." Yep. Well, thanks to my one viewer watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, leave a message. You like this to see us, like to see us review any type of beer or whatever, even soft drinks we occasionally review. Or I've been trying to get into the liquors, but liquor is just too expensive to buy a whole bottle of liquor just to try a shot of something. So if I can find it in a pint, I might get it. But that's it for the Spitter Swallow beer review for this one. I'll be back on in a little bit for the next beer review. Cheers. Happy Falltoberfest. Swallow beer.